What up, baby? Who's this?
So there's Vengeance and Banded Cat.
Banded Cat.
You were there last week too.
Banded Cat?
Yeah, I believe so.
You gotta start telling me
Hello,
people's
hello.
names again.
I did. Hello, T. Hello, Xander. How's your day so far? Oh wait, are they talking to each other? I think they were talking to each other.
Oh, they don't even like us
Xander
anymore.
said, "Hello, fancy seeing you two here."
I'm gonna move this over here for you. Okay.
It's good. Hello. Insert medal. Hello.
9. Stop it. Stop it. No, I don't want you up here though. I don't want you up here.
Greetings, Nemesis. Gear.
Nemesis gear. We were just talking earlier.
You were?
Yes.
Yo, I have to tell you guys about this email someone sent. And if you sent it, I'm sorry for making fun of you. But we got this email, first off, not in the correct email.
Don't say any names. You know.
No, I won't. Not in the correct email. But
well, it's just that probably that's our contact email for YouTube. So if somebody wants to reach out to us from YouTube, they contact that email.
But I mean, I understand people not having the money for certain things. We're there right now. We're kind of broke. And but they wanted Kivox to measure the Deathly Hallows. Which one is that?
The one that's shaped like the Deathly Hallows? That
so
one right
wanted him to measure that thing inside and out. Like, that's so much work. They're asking for detailed measurements of the plaque, total height, total width, thickness, width of the board the Elder Wand leans against, location of the pins that hold each of the wands, dimensions of the shelf of the wand that the wand tips sit in, diameter and depth of those holes, width of the silver overlay of the entire Deathly Hallows, and anything else we can think of. That is so much measuring. Like, when I read that, I was like, oh my God, who has time and patience to actually, like, do that? I can understand why someone would ask, but that's a big ask. It's a big ask. Like, that's a lot of time and effort. And I'm sorry, my dude, but he's probably not going to do it.
What I was thinking is just taking like I have that board right there, that cutting. It's like a big cutting board with all the measurements.
Okay, you could take a picture.
I was thinking about just putting it on top of that and then taking a picture of it, because then you could extrapolate different sizes from it.
Sure.
But like
then they can do the calculations from there.
Like the thickness of the bottom board doesn't matter that much. You know what I mean? It's more like by like look or whatever. So.
They said they would really appreciate any assistance you could give, so I think that's about the extent of the assistance you can give.
Yeah, I'll just take some pictures of some rulers next to it and stuff, and
because like that's you know, like you would like to help someone, but that's a lot of measuring.
Would you turn the heat up on?
68. Leave it alone.
It's a little hot.
No. All right. So Vengeance said, "Why? That's weird for someone to ask." Insert medal here said, "Damn, laughy face. I love and like her and him." Yo, my stomach's like gurgly, man.
Yeah, it's killing me too. I don't know what that means.
Ever since I ate that bagel, it was like, I hate you.
Oh, you had a bagel?
Yeah, bagel and what is that? What does that guy say? Cheese.
Chem crims?
Chem
crims? It just switches the first parts around.
We've been good. How about you? I got a second job. So there's that. I'm pretty excited, honestly. I kept saying, I know I did say I don't want to be a nurse for my second job, but I ended up being a nurse for my second job. We'll see if it works out. I've never worked in a nursing home, and the job is at a nursing home. So
you never did?
No. I did nursing school rotations in a few, but I've never actually worked in one as a full-time nurse. Thanks, Vengeance. Insert medal said your hat is fabulous.
Your hat's it's all right. Oh, you mean my hat? It's a little small for my head.
I'm not wearing a hat. What else?
It's a joke.
Oh.
I'm just being silly.
Oi, said Igor. Bueno.
Muy bueno. Muito bem. That's how I would say it.
Very good.
Yeah.
I know Portuguese. Psh.
Good job, dude. I'm so proud of yous.
Say, you almost got me there. Not gonna say it. Not that I have anything against people that believe in stuff like that, but yeah. So how was all your guys' week?
So, Meek, when are you gonna help me make a wand? Everybody wants you to do it, dude.
I'm busy this weekend.
Oh, we can make an appointment. What's funny?
That we're making an appointment.
We can make an appointment.
Fidget said it's been fine. Yeah, Meek, when? Never! I spent too much time on the snowplow this week. Oof. It's funny. I said this to Kivox as I was walking in the house today that, like, we had no snow, and it was actually, like, what, in the 50s up until, like, the first week of January?
Mm-hmm.
And then, bam, we got hit, and we've been getting snow, like, every day. It hasn't been a lot of snow. It's been a little bit at a time. Like, I think the most we ever got in one go is, like, 6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's been snowing, like, every day. It's really cold out now. Hello, Tony Diagnosis K? Meek the Wand Maker, I think not.
Why not, Meek?
I'm not. Say it. I am a credit card person, but I am not an artist.
What was that?
You know how he always goes?
Yeah, but nobody knows. I thought you were talking to them. Like, what the hell's that? Like, nobody knows what you're talking about.
Does anyone know Caleb Hammer? I love his
Jeez.
shows, his channel. He said we got so much it could be enough for the rest of the winter. I know you got like over 3 feet one day.
I was just thinking, like, what the hell is happening?
Okay,
right
goodbye, Banded Cat. We should be warming up for a bit and making it all rain for the most part. Meek, buy a wand from Ender's Wands and pass it off as your own. Kivox will never know.
What do you mean I would never know? Of course I would know.
If there was one wand I would buy, it's this one.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Are you going to show it off?
No. It's in the next New Wands Day. What do I want? Where is it? Video.
What are you
Probably
trying to
video
do?
capture. iPad. There it is. Add.
I'm not an artist, but making wands is fun. And just ask Kivox for help. But that's just the problem is I don't find those types of things fun at all. So it sounds like a nightmare to me.
What the hell? Why is there 2 of these?
Well, I feel special for getting to see it early.
You got to see it early.
Huh?
He saw it early.
He did? How?
I messaged him.
He said I saw it too. How did she see it?
During D&D.
She saw this one?
Yes.
I thought
maybe she didn't. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she did.
I think you showed her the one with the 3, not this one.
Oh, okay.
I finished Chamber of Secrets book this week, 9 of 10. If I finish the whole series, I'll buy a wand to commemorate. That was Tony Diagnosis. I'll never tell. Who are you messaging without me?
He's a wand maker.
Uh-huh.
I'll show you. Look.
I'm joking. No, it's fine.
See?
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
He's cheating on me. Dude, I'm a jealous person. I know jealousy isn't the best attribute, but I am jealous of everything.
What the hell? Why can't I?
I feel like a little jealousy is not a bad thing.
Why can't I resize this?
T said Meek and I talk all the time together, not cheating.
All right, let's try to. Oh, okay. Trying to resize that, but it wasn't working, so I'm gonna just keep it the way it is right now. world is a vampire.
Wow. No
What?
one's cheating. I hope not. Are you cheating?
I love how this has devolved into stupidity now. I got some new burrs, and I'm pretty excited about them.
Does anyone know what that is? Are they sharp?
You want to see? You want to feel one?
No. Okay, a little bit.
Get my razor blade.
Michael said he is with me. They're just exchanging wand making techniques. Ew. It just sounds like
What?
I don't know.
Why does that sound bad? You
My
idiot?
first instinct was ew. What kind of burrs? No, I don't want to feel the whole thing.
Feel the whole
No!
thing. Touch it. Put it in your hand.
What if I just went whoosh?
It'll probably hurt.
He knows how to make my wand. Make your wand do what? Let's not talk about this. This is getting awkward.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no,
There
no,
it is.
no, no, no. Now you sit down. Sit on the ground.
And this one's like same style, but it's the same size all the way around.
It's got a pain right here.
So yeah, I got
cabeza.
I got two tapered ones. I got
A bally
a
one.
bally one.
Feel the whole thing. Put it in your hand. I think I have that one in the medium grit.
This is the coarse one, so it's technically the medium one.
This combo changed real quick.
So yeah, so the silver ones are the coarse, which are the medium grit basically, and then the yellow ones are the like less, what is it? Fine? No, not fine. Because there's like extreme, coarse, and what is it, Meek?
Fine, right?
No, it wouldn't be fine. It's not fine. It's not okay.
I like the taper one a lot. Yeah, I have the goldish ones.
So that's the less coarse, the least coarse ones. They're like the best bits. Are we frozen? We laggy? Gold.
Fine.
Where do you see fine?
Right there.
Oh, fine. Is that what I was saying?
Thought so.
Okay.
No lag.
See, this is the kit here. Oh, and of course now they have it available again.
Did you pay more than that?
Yeah, but I got different ones. I got this, and then that tapered one. What?
Those are exactly the same.
Yeah, no, this one is in the kit. This one.
Those last two look exactly the same.
This one, so this and this looks the same. Are you blind?
The last two.
These two?
The last two.
They are, but that's a 1/4 inch and that's an 1/8 inch. So they do look the same, but I'll show you how different they actually are when you look at their size. See the difference?
No.
Are you blind?
It's wider.
It's bigger. It's the size. I said it's the same shape, but it's a different size.
They're really good, but I don't do nearly as much power carving as you.
I know. Yeah, you're much more of a lathe. Which, look, dude, like, I know I always say crap about lathe stuff, but I like the way that you do it because you actually make stuff more than just like a lathe thing. Obviously, you have some that are strictly lathe stuff, but you do other stuff. So I always like that. And that's what I always tell people is like, you can't just make something on a lathe and just expect everybody to like it. You know what I mean? You have to put in a little bit after or before even. I mean, that one looks cool, doesn't it? I haven't showed that one off yet.
That's not yours, though, right?
No, it's his.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks cool.
I like it.
It's probably like one of my favorite ones. It's like a squid or like an octopus. You see the octopus body?
Yeah, well, now
like
I can't unsee it.
It's an octopus. I love it. It's so great. I don't know if that's what it was going for, but it's also very steampunk. which I think was the whole point of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's there. I mean, it's in all the emails.
It has its own style for sure. It's a time/cost issue for me mostly.
Yeah.
Well, how is it more expensive?
Time. Time costs money. Oh man, I gotta get back to drawing. What's wrong, Mick?
I hear the dogs making noise.
Mm.
I wish I had a lathe, but I have no money for it. And honestly, I work much harder and I get decent results the way I carve.
Who's that?
Vengeance.
Uh,
Nemesis said, LOL, yeah, I still have a lot of steampunk in me, even if it's not as popular anymore. We had kind of like a steampunk-esque feel for our wedding.
yeah, we did. Was that your stomach?
Yeah.
You're disgusting, dude.
Meow, 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 meow.
I thought you were singing Doctor Who there for a sec. No, that's not Doctor Who, dude.
I don't know how I sounded like Doctor Who.
Do it again.
Yeah, I don't remember what I did.
Me neither.
Like, meow, 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 meow. Nope, that's Harry Potter. Meek, I can make a wand on the lathe a lot faster and keep the cost down. I love spending the time making the fancy wands, but they tend to sit in my inventory forever. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is T still here? It's hard to let go of some wands, especially if you love them. Yeah, he comes across that problem sometimes. How was your week? It was alright. Just, work. I like lathe wands. Sleek, elegant wands are my preference. We have to go to the vet tomorrow with all 3 cats, which is also, it's always a very exciting experience and very difficult. T said I like darker ones for some reason. T, have you ever watched Caleb Hammer? If you haven't, I think you should watch him because I think you'd like him. It sounds like legit paper.
Yeah, I have a
know.
thing on this that makes it feel more like paper. Also, did you know that you could do this?
Yeah, I think I did. Kivox bought me some erasable pens and they're awful.
Sorry. Didn't mean to.
I like the darker ones as well, personally. What iPad is that?
Like, I don't know, an older one. It's a Pro, but it's an older one.
It's from like,
I mean, I guess I could just
4 or 5 years ago.
I could just go to general here.
About?
Is it under general? So about this is the
3rd generation iPad Pro.
Where do you see that?
12.9 inch.
Oh, right here. Yeah, 3rd gen Pro.
Caleb Hammer is a name. His show is called Financial Audit. You like financial stuff, so I think you'd like it. He basically brings people on and he talks about their finances and how they need to turn their life around, and he yells a lot and he gets really high pitched. I really like it. He yells, but like to kind of try to knock some sense into people. but the lighter colored ones take color better. Wands with browner woods or black woods are very nice looking. I'd love to play with some ebony wood, but $5 signs. And then
That's true.
Vengeance said ebony is a beautiful wood. Have you ever had it?
Yes, some small pieces of it. Also like ironwood.
What's one you haven't had? The snake one?
I've never bought any snake wood. Yeah.
It's really cold in here.
Oh, stop it, Mick. You literally set it to 68.
That's not hot.
We normally have downstairs at 63, so
That's because I have the space heater on.
it's not cold in here.
Snakewood is very pretty. Do you mind sharing where you get your wood mostly?
Yeah, I go to
Woodcraft. I didn't know if you couldn't think of the name.
You literally didn't give me time to speak, Meek. You always do that. You like want me to talk during these things, right? Because you're like, oh, you need to help me talk because I can't handle it. But whenever I go to talk, you cut me off. Yeah, woodcraft, like she said. There's a local woodcraft that has a decent amount of woods. And then I usually actually just wait for sales. Like every month they have sales on different types of woods. So I just wait till they have like the wood that I want on sale, and then I'll go there and spend $200 on some wood.
Are they like? They're usually like what 40% off or something.
Sometimes,
crazy.
yeah, depending on the one that they have. Like it'll be Purple Heart is 30% off.
You have to go like right when the sale starts though, because they sell out.
Beginning of the month, yeah.
Yeah. My friend just made a wand inspired by the White Witch staff from Narnia. It came out really good. That was insert metal.
Is that like the ice staff or whatever?
Vengeance said beat you to it, Kivox.
Yeah, I know. Messed up, right? No, it's not messed up?
No. Xander said, I want a wand made out of woolly nightshade. It's hard to work with. Wait, it's bad to work with. We have a woodcraft about 2 hours from me, but half the time I have a tough time finding wood that's not warped or out of stock.
Well, it being warped doesn't really matter.
Does it for a lathe though?
It matters a lot more for a lathe, yeah. That's a good point. But you could always like cut it down. A lot of times, like I try to buy like their 2x2s, or the planks. But like you said, I do carve them out a lot more. Like out of 5 wands, one of them will go on the lathe. You know what I mean? Like this one did.
But you also like you said before, you have to go in the beginning of the month, like when they get all the new.
Well, they don't get new stuff at the beginning of the month, but that's just when the sale starts. So if they have any pieces, I don't know when they get their supplies. I've never talked to anybody there and asked like, oh, when do you guys get new shipments in or anything? So I don't actually know that. But
Insert said yes, the ice staff. Nemesis said, but I can get Jatoba, Paduke, and Purple Heart at my local hardware store.
That's pretty cool.
What hardware store? If it's local, it's probably like family owned. Are you a warm baby, Meek? What? I'm cold very frequently, if that's what you mean. Michael said Wood Wednesday. Nemesis said, yeah, I cut them down on the table saw to the right size for turning. Warped wood is tough to cut.
Oh, okay.
Vengeance said, I like black plywood. I mean plywood or playwood?
Probably plywood.
Its grain pattern is very pretty.
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, wait. Palm. Black palm.
Yeah, I have some.
Tony said, like someone who prefers to be warm than cold? No way. No. I would much rather be cold. The second I get too hot, I get very anxious.
Can confirm.
I don't like being hot at all. I have way less tolerance to heat than I do cold. I complain a lot when I'm cold, but
Okay.
I just turn on the
let's
space
be
heater.
honest. You complain a lot when you're anything.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't like being hot or cold. Ever catch any Hollywood? I've yet to find it.
no.
I don't think so. I go with you a lot. I've never seen that.
You saw that I looked at you.
Shut up, you jerk.
I was like, what are you talking about? You don't know.
I used to go every time you went.
Don't know,
and I used
dude.
to look through all the wood too. You poo-poo head.
And you'd be like, oh, this is nice. And I'm like, no, that won't
You're
work.
like, that one's $40.
And I'm just like, did you look at the price?
I'm like, but it's so nice. You got to get it. We're getting it.
And then it's too short. And then you make me buy a bunch of stuff that I end up never using.
Well, you should use it.
The reason I'm not going to buy it is because I'm not going to use it. But then you make me buy it. And then I don't use it because I know I'm not going to use it. You know what I mean?
Hello, Nomad the Elder. Vengeance said Blackthorn is a wood I would like to carve. How are you two? How's life? I think it says. I hate how they put that heart there and like I can't see.
Wait. Oh, the thing is gone. That's why. There you go.
Life is okay. How are you, Nomad? Wenge is like that? What the hell is that?
Type of wood?
I think Wenge and Red Heart are the... I think maybe Wenge and Red Heart are the two most expensive woods I've used.
Really? Red Heart was expensive? I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not any more expensive than like Purple Heart from what I've experienced at least.
What about Bloodwood?
Same. They're kind of the same thing. Like they all kind of fall under the same, like, price type of thing.
Their hybrid performance removes material at an exceptional rate while maintaining surface quality ready for final finishing.
God, I was like, who's saying that? I literally thought somebody was saying that.
What's your favorite movies in 2024 so far? I don't think we've finished in it one movie this year.
Yeah.
Have we? We started Everything Everywhere All at Once, and I did not like it at all.
Which is weird.
We started Smile, never finished it.
Again, because you don't want to.
I'll finish that one. I don't know. Your hair looks great today. Whose hair? Mine?
Probably yours. I mean, my hair is not really showing, so.
I'm not in favor of the Purple Heart wood wands, but they look decent.
Who's that?
Vengeance. I forgot that we had to bring the car to kind of get fixed this week. So that kind of sucked because like I had a loaner car and then it was really icy out. So I waited until the next morning and it was still really icy out and it was really scary driving someone else's car. So we had to do that.
Yeah, and I told you should have just taken it.
But I think Red Heart is in my top 3 favorite woods to work with. Is it just me or is Harry as a character boring?
Yeah, Harry's boring.
He's probably one of the most boring characters.
And yeah, one of the worst.
Wait, was it Tony that was doing the pie eating contest?
I don't know. Was it?
That's a funny picture. No, it was not. Got it.
Dang, Meek, you just like said somebody was a pie eater.
You made that weird. Insert Metal said, when I buy Purple Heart... Oh, that was Seeker. Sorry. I'm very bad at names. Even, like, these types of names.
She had to make up a name for me. Because she couldn't remember my name.
When I buy Purple Heart, I have to order it from the US because Sweden is poop when it comes to different woods. That's Insert Metal. Nemesis said, okay, so what are your top 3 favorite woods to work with?
Mine, I like Paduke. I found that cedar's pretty nice. Pretty easy to work with.
It smells delicious.
Smells good. Yeah, yeah. It takes a pretty decent finish too. And then like the hearts are pretty good too. Like they're nice and hard, so they they finish up really nice. You know.
What woods are in Sweden? Someone asked. Someone else. Cedar does smell nice. It smells so good. I would just love to have like a closet where all the shelving was made of cedar. So when you walk in, it's like,
yeah, it wears away though. It doesn't.
How
last.
come cedar chests always smell delicious?
It doesn't last forever because usually you keep it closed,
Oh,
and then when you open it,
I wish my parents never got rid of their cedar chest. I don't know what they did with it, but I would have wanted it. I need to ask them and yell at them.
Why? Why yell at them?
Hello, Victor, because I didn't offer it to me. What's the rarest wood?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure snakewood's pretty rare. Even like finding it at like the store is difficult, but I wouldn't know.
We've seen it, haven't we?
I don't.
Yeah, it was like 50 or 60 bucks
for a small like 12-inch piece, right? Yeah.
Nomad said, "How long does it take to finish a wand? I'm building a wand myself, and it's nerve-wracking because I don't have the tools for it."
So I would say it depends on the wand, but anywhere from, I'd say the fastest, because you got to finish it, you know, and all that. You get a simple wand done in like a few hours, but usually. You like this better?
No, I just mean like make it.
You want to see yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, just say that that's what you want to do. You want to be able to see yourself.
Wait. Excuse me. Tony said make a wood shop.
A wood what? Shop?
Shop.
Wood shop.
Like sell wood?
Oh, sell wood. Got it.
We wouldn't make money. Do you two like Star Wars or not?
Yes.
Yeah. I have a Star Wars tattoo.
Oh, it's Arabesh, right?
Arabesh. Hello, Andrew Douglas. Is there gold wood?
I don't know what that means. Like made of gold? Gold.
I'm the chosen one. Have snake wood. Sorry I'm late. It's cool. Nomad said hours. Dang, what tool do you use, Kivox, for your wand?
Tool?
A Dremel.
So I use I mean I did make a video recently about like most of the wood break most of the tools that I use in the shop. But I would say for most of like the carving stuff, you know, like here's one that I'm working on that you guys haven't seen yet, and it is very rough right now. There's still a lot of like carving that I have to do on it, but here's one that is being worked on, and it's just super rough. I literally just drew out all the shapes on it and stuff, and I'm gonna go back in and soften.
You went in with one of those?
Not one of those, but yes, a burr, a bit, yeah. And I gotta go in and soften all these edges out, round them all off, so that they're all kind of rounded and bubbly. But yeah, this is like, you can see it's very rough, very like all inside. It's all fuzzy and full of little fibers, wood fibers and stuff. So, you know, for that, I use a Dremel and stuff. I made a like a YouTube. Jeez, I'm like all over the place today. I made a thing on Amazon where I have like all of like a lot of the tools that I use, or some of the tools, and I'm gonna keep adding to it as I add more and stuff.
Did you put it in the comment section?
I'm gonna put it right now in here. So if you ever want to check back on this, should work. I have like a bunch of stuff on there that I use or recommend.
Nemesis said, I think I've done a simple one on the lathe in like 1.5 hours, but I've spent more than a full day before as well. It really depends how detailed. Andrew said, I like what you said about the wand I made for my friend. Vengeance said I
Andrew,
use
yes.
a Dremel and pocket knife for the most part.
Yeah, so you can do most of the pocket knife stuff with that Dremel. Like if you have the right type of bit, you can do most of what it is, what it does, what it
Ew,
can
don't
do.
eat that.
What's she eating?
A Q-tip that you left on the ground.
Well, it wasn't an ear one. I was using it for cleaning some stuff off of this. So what do you think about this? You think this will look cool?
Could.
Maybe.
It reminds me of a Tusken Raider.
Yeah, like if it would be cool if it was like bone or something, right?
When will we see the return of Kivox's facial hair? Hopefully never.
She doesn't like facial hair.
I hate
Well, it's not
when
like
he
you
has a
like
beard.
you like touch my face anyway.
Don't do it.
Maybe I should do it.
No, don't do it.
We should vote on this. It should be a.
No, people just like change, so they're gonna
No,
say.
they don't. That's literally the. I don't think anyone's ever said people like change.
No, literally, I mean like on other people.
Literally, the thing that people say all the time is, people hate change. People hate when anything.
People
changes.
like when other people make changes to themselves.
Do they though? Do you? Do you?
I don't know. I think it's interesting when someone change. No.
Yeah, don't. People do not like change. It's a common fact.
Kivox with the scruff. Vengeance said, I'm very limited with bits, so I use the pocket knife to take away the mass of the wood.
Look, on that link I just put in the thing, there's a bit kit on there, burr kit, that is pretty cheap, like $13. And you can get there's a bunch of different shaped bits, and you can kind of play around with them and see what they do. That's what I recommend.
Andrew said, I also started out making wands just by using a pocket knife.
Me too.
Carving a wand out of a branch.
How many times have you cut yourself? Because the very first wand I made, I got a nice little gouge taken out of my finger.
Nomad said, it's awesome to know what the views use and you, Kivox. Oh, if you don't mind me asking, how's the job a nurse? Is it like in the shows, hard, dramatic, and stuff are really different? I don't work in a hospital, so
no.
No. I mean, and even when I was in the hospital, it wasn't crazy like that, so no. I mean, if you're having a trauma, sure, it's a lot more lively, but it's not dramatic like they make it, where they're like, get out of here, blah, 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 like screaming. Everything is very like calm and collected and like methodic. I work in home care, and I just got my first part-time job at like a long-term facility, so I don't know how that is yet. Victor said, I'm going full Godric Gryffindor myself.
Weird.
Nomad said, thanks for the link, Kivox. I just ordered it. Jeez.
Nice.
That's fast. T said, I like beards most of the time, so I would say yes. No, T, you're not supposed to vote yes. I thought we were friends.
Are you saying that I'm ugly, Meek?
T said, and I'm lagging, so my comments might be late. I do not think you look as attractive with a beard.
I would think that you look attractive with a beard. You also have two big gouges in your forehead.
Know. I went like this with my nails.
Why?
Because they were itchy.
Now you have literal two lines on your forehead. Like, they're just there.
I didn't want to like scratch my makeup off. So I was just like, I'll go like this.
That's crazy.
Hey, Leonard.
What up, baby?
Andrew said 5 times. I cut myself total 5 times. What's wrong with beards? Look, I'm sorry. I just think they're gross. I think they feel gross. I think they are dirty. Like, they look dirty. They catch things. Like, I'm just not a fan. It's not my preference. Would I divorce Kivox if he had a beard?
Yes.
No. But would I just don't personally think they're as attractive as no beards. I kind of like baby faces.
What about tree beards?
No.
No? Okay.
I like baby faces. I like a clean shaven look. It's my preference. How many times have you sanded off part of your hand? Probably a lot. Yeah.
So I got a little, right? I can't really tell, but I got a little like swirl right here where it went.
I'm moving so you can show.
No, it's fine.
You do it all the time.
Yeah. Once a week. But it's usually not that bad. Like it's usually like a scrape. But with a knife, it like if it slips the wrong way, it goes in pretty good. You know, like you get a gouge.
I don't understand
What part?
why people like beards so much. This
They
is
look
why
good.
I
They look
deny.
manly, you
No,
know?
I like boys. Like no, that's
Weird. Weird.
No, I mean like I like men,
Youthful faces.
but I like a clean shaven face. Like I don't know why, I just do. That came out very bad.
Yeah,
I did not mean
bad.
it like that. Oh, they're going too fast. Kivox with a beard, dang, dude, would be awesome to see. No. There's videos. You can go back.
I've had a beard.
Everyone is better.
I've had too big of a beard before where for me at least.
Xander said everyone's better with a beard. Andrew said also I grew my beard over high school. Michael said grow the beard. Vengeance said beards are nice. Michael said you were too old to be clean shaven. It's emasculating.
I don't think so, but all right.
Some people look okay with beards. I think Kivox looks better with no beard. I didn't mean to offend anybody.
So, did you guys ever watch What We Do in the Shadows? So we did a thing on Halloween last year? No, the year before. And I let my beard grow for an entire month, and we looked like this. Ah, crap. Focus on the faces on the screen, you stupid camera. See? I look like a beast. I look like a monster. Right, Meek?
All right.
Do I have any other ones of my beard?
Nemesis said, yep, belt sander will grab you. Victor said, that's the best part. Every time you eat, you have leftovers. Oh my God. That just like made me want to gag.
Well, I don't like beards because they're like, they are itchy, you know, like.
Xander said, I find the term clean shaven highly offensive. Nemesis says, that's true. Creepy Meek, clip it Meek. I said a wrong thing by accident. Jeez. Oh my God. Vengeance said, I've hit my hand using the Dremel, but I'm lucky to use gloves.
Yeah, I don't usually use gloves.
Nomad said that Hogwarts. What Hogwarts houses? Oh, okay. Do we still have the signs? Yeah.
Yeah.
There. Don't ever say that again on the internet, Meek. I know, God, I'm so. You say one thing wrong.
Meek, the way you're reacting is making it worse. You're making
Kivox,
it seem like it's actually a big deal.
I'm not going to add sound effects anymore because Meek doesn't read them anymore. I'm sorry, Leonard. You should totally do sound effects.
This is the thing. Like I tell her all the time, I hired her for one reason, to read the chat. And now she doesn't read it anymore. The longer we go, she used to tell me who was saying stuff all the time.
I literally told you this whole day. Yeah. Who says what?
Okay, got it. Today. But what didn't you do? You didn't do the sound effect that Leonard worked.
I'm sorry, Leonard. I will do it in the future.
Leonard,
Vengeance
dude.
said that's a dope beard. Kivox. Nomad said, did you play Hogwarts Legacy? I just finished 2-time 100%.
Ooh, I didn't like it that much. I liked it at first, but it just like felt so repetitive, and like Harry Potter does not translate to a video game. It just simply does not. Not the school, at least, because the school makes absolutely no freaking sense.
Andrew said my beard gets itchy over time. Tony said you're canceled, Meek. Michael said hashtag cancel Meek. Nemesis said my face hair only gets itchy on the neck. That's really weird because I said that while scratching my neck.
It was subconscious.
Andrew said why? Xander said protesting too much. Michael said you don't like games anymore. Nemesis said, but the gray hairs are coming in now too, so I go back and forth on shaving and growing.
Yeah, I like the gray hairs.
And Michael said it translated perfectly to a game.
No, it didn't, because Harry Potter does not translate to a real magic system, like the way it works. You're casting freaking the death curse in school, in high school. and just going around killing dudes. Like, that doesn't work, dude. It doesn't make sense for like the world of Harry Potter.
Victor said you need a good beard oil and you get the itchiness under control. The problem is,
I think they did a great job trying, but I don't think it translated, and it was also kind of boring.
I think it doesn't help.
I would have preferred to see like if that was like
We're
a
having
movie.
two completely
If they
different
had like that
conversations.
as like a movie, I think it would have been really cool. Like if they just took that story and made it into a thing. I think it started off really good, and like even being able to see the thestrals and stuff. Like I was just like dope. That was cool. Like the people that did it were big fans, right? So that was awesome. But I would have rather just seen like a movie. You know, like they could have just made a movie out of like a thing. I want to see stuff like that. Go ahead. What?
You need a good beard oil to get the itchiness under control. I don't know if I said that. Oh, and the other thing is like I force Kivox to wash his hair every day, so it probably doesn't help. Because are you supposed to really like shampoo and stuff a beard every day? Really, wow, God, I live opinions from others. I mean, I understand why you think that of Hogwarts Legacy. How would you change the gameplay for a sequel?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I don't think it should be a game. I don't think everything translates into video games very well, especially Harry Potter. I just don't think that the magic system is refined enough where it makes sense to be a game with leveling and all that stuff. Like it just.
I don't want to repeat what Michael said, but he said suspension of disbelief. Nemesis said if they were even, it would be fine, but I have areas more gray than others. Got it.
All right, so suspension of disbelief, sure. I can believe it if I'm watching a story or something like that, but it's the system to me doesn't make sense as a video game system. I don't think all magic systems translate to video games. You know, like Harry Potter is very whimsical when it comes to its magic, and I always talk about this. Mike and I always have this like argument basically, where he always disagrees with me basically. But
Andrew said I've always wanted to play Hogwarts Legacy. Leonard said I only say that because Kivox once said Leonard doesn't apparate in the room anymore. LOL. Nomad said it's kind of funny how you both talk very differently.
What does that mean?
Matt, I don't know. Xander said people without beards itch the same amount. People just take note when the person has a beard.
No. When I have a beard, I totally feel like I itch a lot more. At least until the beard gets long enough, and then it's softer as the hairs get more weathered. Right? It's just like your hair on your head. When you if you shave your hair, it comes out and it's very, It's
I just think of beards as so like scruffy and like.
I mean,
big poofy
if
beards.
If you think about a beard,
like Mike's beard is like short, so it's fine.
He doesn't have a beard; he has scruff.
But like a big poofy beard
Jeff
just
has
like
a beard.
Grosses me out. I just don't like it.
Jeff has a beard.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
But anyway, just it's the same thing as your hair on your head.
Yeah, it's gross.
Your hair on your head, then you should shave it.
Not a big fan of Hogwarts Legacy either. Looked great though. That was Victor. Tony said, "What Brandon Sanderson book would you turn into a game?"
Need none of them.
No. Nomad said, I
love Brandon Sanderson, but I don't think I don't it's the thing, like some things just shouldn't be changed into a different medium in my opinion. Like it just shouldn't be changed. Like some stuff I don't want them to make shows out of. I don't want them to make movies out of. I don't really want them to do that with Brandon Sanderson stuff.
I really don't.
Because I feel like it's not like the chances that it's going to get effed up are greater than it not getting effed up. So it's one of those things that, maybe we have a chance of it being good, but there's a higher chance of it being bad. So,
I don't think that anime or animated stuff like Star Wars or One Piece fits into real life TV shows.
Yeah, so I think One Piece, the show, did really, really well. I think it's my favorite live action anime that I've ever seen. But I'm worried about the future because it gets so grand and like magical later on, right? Like the East Blue was very tame compared to the Grand Line. Like once they make it to the Grand Line, it's nuts. And then
There's
once they
Skypea.
make it past the Grand Line, it's like even crazier, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's so grand. So I mean I am worried about that, and I do agree. I wouldn't have, I wouldn't mind if they hadn't done it. It is cool to see, and it is cool that One Piece is becoming even more popular now that the live action is out because more people like it.
My sister loved it. Did I tell you that?
That's surprising.
Yeah. I think Harry Potter might work as a VR game, but tech would need to improve more first. Eh. The Voldemort complex in Hogwarts Legacy is real. I don't know what that means. What about God of War? Have you ever played it? Yes, we played that.
Yeah.
It's good. Michael said nothing about Harry Potter's universe makes sense, so I don't see the point of dissecting it so much.
Well, the point is that it doesn't make sense as a game. Like as a story, I can believe it because it's a story and it's controlled. But when you're
And then he said, I just take it at face value.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm not saying you can't like it. I'm just saying I didn't like it and why I didn't like it.
Nomad said my wife would divorce me if I shaved my beard. I mean, some people do look better with a beard. I'm not saying that it's not good for everybody. I'm pretty much just talking about Kivox.
It's, people with weak jaws look better with a beard.
What do you two think of Harry Potter TV show reboot? I think it could be cool if they do it right.
I think it could be because I think the movies are fine. I think a lot of the casting in the movies were really good, but I don't think it really did the books justice because I feel like being the nature of it being a movie, they have to cut out a lot of the fun stuff, and it has to be a lot more serious in a lot of ways. So I think it could really excel, I guess, is the way to put it.
Michael said the problem too is in today's world they hire so many directors and writers and stuff who don't know the source material, so the adaptation just gets destroyed.
Well, that was the best part about the live action One Piece is that the people that made it loved the show and knew the show, like watched every episode, out of the 1,000 episodes that were out at the time. So that's exciting, and the casting was perfect. Could have used some bigger boobs, but that's just the nature of anime.
Oh my god. I don't remember the answer to that question, Vengeance, but there is an answer.
Well, what?
How is a raven like a writing desk?
Oh.
The dude who directed some Harry Potter movies didn't read the books, and it shows. Those adaptations suck. That was Michael. Andrew said there's a Bleach movie out there, live action.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, we liked it, right?
As a movie and as a single thing, it's fine. It's fine. It's not better than the show, but the show has a lot of like filler and anime like stuff. The same thing with One Piece. One Piece has a lot of filler anime stuff. I think they did a really good job. It's not as good as One Piece, but it's fine. But again, having it be a show is a lot better than having it be a movie.
Victor said, I look 15 years younger without a beard. Tony said, have you seen a beard you liked? Yeah, but pretty much every beard that I ever thought looked good on someone was a very like close shaven beard, like barely a beard. Andrew said it's based off an anime. Yeah, we know Bleach. Nomad said, I recently learned that Harry Potter movies aren't canon, and it kind of crushed my world. What?
What do you mean they're not? I mean, they're canon to their own universe.
Yeah, they are. Michael said, see, that's cool.
What's cool?
I don't know. Andrew said, I think Harry Potter remake would be interesting. Michael said, that's going to be my platform for when I run for office. Oh, promising bigger boobs. Oh, my God.
Nice.
Vengeance said, I'm currently watching Bleach. Nomad said, a Darth Maul show or game would be the best thing. I don't get why people love Darth Maul.
I don't think so. I think Darth Maul was in, like, he was in
the Clone War things a lot.
Clone Wars.
I personally, one of my favorite underrated characters, just because I think he looks super cool, is Grievous, General Grievous.
Yeah, he got kind of nerfed though in the movies.
Yeah, he was really cool in the show. Even in the movie, I liked him. I really liked his fighting style, like the choom 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 choom
Yeah,
choom
no,
choom.
he was really good in the original animated
And I
series.
read that book. I think it's called Labyrinth,
Hmm.
and you find out his backstory and how he became like that. I thought it was
It was
cool.
also in the animated thing.
It was how he like crashed, and then
No, but how
they
there's a
saved him.
doctor and stuff, and then they kept making him like stronger and better, and
I don't remember.
rebuilding him and stuff.
Andrew said, "What about a Yu-Gi-Oh movie?"
No, no, that would be stupid.
Probably be
It
boring.
would be dumb. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh when it first came out. It was time to duel.
Michael said, "I have only a few days before my good-looking beard makes me look like a bum, so I get like 6 days of a good beard." Wait, so you totally shave it down and then regrow it back? Can't you just like trim it? General Grievous game would be awesome. I think one of my biggest
I mean, it
regrets,
wouldn't though, because what would you do?
I
What
don't
would you
know.
do in it? Like, I think it would be better than like a Harry Potter game because Star Wars is a lot more. There's more rules to like combat and stuff, and you're not just going.
Mm. You kind of are though. You're just like a sword
No, no,
and
because what's it called? It was just ranged combat. It was just attack, attack, block,
yeah.
attack, attack, counter, attack, attack, block, attack, dodge, 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 attack. It was just, but it was like range, like, and it was always range. So it just felt like I liked it, but it just felt repetitive and boring, and it was just always the same thing. Then you unlock a new thing, but it's just like, do I really need to use that? I could just rely on the true the thing here, the easy combat thing.
um Michael said, I shave it short but not down. It's a very specific length. Vengeance said, Darth Maul has a whole story. There's a book about him, and Grievous is dope, but Maul is as a character, is cooler due to his obsession with Kenobi. It's what drives his character.
If you think about it, though, does that
Uh,
make him a better character? Because at that point, he has one note. Granted, look, I love Darth Maul. I think he's great, and I think he was great in the show. I don't. I think he was kind of like shafted in the movies, but brought back in the show, and I think it was great. And then he had his whole thing with Ezra in the Rebels show and stuff too, so that was pretty cool. Um, but yes, the whole Kenobi thing, like that's his whole life. It became his whole thing is to get revenge. It's just like, and then eventually he grows a
and
bit.
he doesn't even do it in the end. Spoilers.
Well, he's in Rebels. You never watched Rebels.
Damn it. Kenobi dies from Darth Vader, not Maul.
Spoilers.
Anywho, uh, one of my biggest regrets, that's a little harsh and dramatic, but I really do regret I had a huge Lego Grievous. It was like a few $100s, and I was really broke, and before I could do it, I had to sell it for money. So I never got to do it.
Oh, you never even built it?
No.
You dummy.
Um I feel like Mistborn has made you hate everything. Not Mistborn specifically, but maybe just reading really good fantasy
Well,
has
no,
made us more judgmental.
no. I'm just talking about like transferring to video game. I just don't think it works. Like I just don't, and it's not even like the fact that it's just the fact that the magic is too powerful in Harry Potter. Like you can do way too much, and it doesn't translate. Like imagine if Star Wars, right? They could just do anything. Like take some of the Star Wars games. They are way too powerful in some of the Star Wars game when it comes to like comparing it to the show, right? Or even the movies. Like it's too much. Why what? Why what, Andrew?
General Grievous game controlling a whole army of separatists. That would be boring. Some stuff can just be, it doesn't have to be a system or anything. They could have hired a sniper to kill Voldemort for crying out loud. That was Michael. Luke Skywalker is better. I hate what they did with lightsabers. Magic in Harry Potter is whatever it needs to be at the moment in the plot.
That's correct.
Ahsoka is the best.
I love Ahsoka.
I do love
yes.
Ahsoka.
She's one of my favorite characters.
Maul's story ends very nice, dying in the arms of his enemy and finally died as a true warrior. I don't remember this ending. Did I not watch it? No. Dude, because he died like 5 times. He just like kept dying and coming back. That's kind of true. I was like, oh, he died. Oh, well, now he's back with some like weird legs.
Yeah, robo legs. Robo spider legs.
All right, we gotta go soon. Yeah, I need to go.
Why, you need to go take a dump?
No. I need to take the dogs out before they take a dump on the floor.
All right, well, I need to finish drawing these little circles.
Jesus Christ. Plot armor.
And that's the thing. Whoever said like sometimes you need to like just things don't need systems. They just need to need to let them be. Correct. Sometimes you just need to let things be and not make other things out of them. Just leave Harry Potter alone. If you're gonna make something, make a new story. Start new characters. Don't give me all this nostalgia crap. Like throw one little callback to something in a movie, maybe 2 or 3, but like make a new thing. Like forget Hogwarts. Let's go to Ivermorny or whatever in the U.S. Let's go to freaking the other one with Prum or whatever. You know, give me something. Give me something new. Don't just keep rehashing the same thing. Like leave it alone. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Like Force Unleashed.
Yeah, Force Unleashed was so powerful. It's not technically canon though. But did you know that the voice actor of Starkiller is actually who does the voice for Darth Maul?
I met that actor.
Nice.
Darth Maul.
Oh, the actual Darth Maul.
Yeah, the actual Darth Maul.
Okay, got it. He didn't really.
He was super late to the convention.
Yeah.
I like waited in line and paid to get his autograph.
Yeah.
And like a picture, and he was like 2 hours late. How many animals do you have and how long have you been together? We have 5 animals, 3 kitties and 2 doggies. We've been together.
Were you going to say 20? Yeah. 12, 13, 14.
14 years almost. Jeez. Math is hard. That's why I appreciate that they made a Harry Potter world game that wasn't about Harry Potter. That was Michael.
Yeah, but it was about Harry Potter minus Harry Potter. It was about everything else like around it. Like it was just in Hogwarts. I get it. That's where the money is, right? That's why. But it just like it was just so boring. It got boring too fast. There was a lot of repetitive stuff, and I know you like the repetitive crap. You like to just sit down and just do the thing and relax. It's relaxing to you. It's not relaxing to me.
Okay, so Vengeance said they tried. It's called Cursed Child. Tony said I would like to leave the Skywalker story behind.
So that's the thing, right? Like the game story seemed really interesting and really cool, and I think it could have been something interesting to do. And I actually liked the Fantastic Beasts stuff. Like the first movie was great. It was perfect. It was a great start to a new generation of story, you know? The problem is that it was in the past. The problem with all of these is that it's in the past. So you fall into the thing knowing like, oh, I know that this person lives, or I know that, you know, the school doesn't get destroyed. I know nothing bad is going to actually happen because there's no, that's my problem with prequels. I hate prequels because of that, because there's no real stakes. The only thing is, you know that this person's going to become Darth Vader eventually, you know, but you don't ever fear that something bad's going to happen to him.
Did you hear about Tony wanting to leave the Skywalker story behind?
Yeah, I agree.
Michael said Ray Parker.
That's the guy that plays Darth Maul.
Oh, I don't remember his name.
The actor that plays Darth Maul in the movie, in the live action movie.
Andrew said Hot Wheels Accelerators live action. Nomad said, like how they squeeze everything out of John Wick, the actor's almost 60, let him rest, and they want to make another movie. Tony said the actor was also Doomsday in Smallville.
The voice actor or the actor?
Leonard said, let's see what you're drawing, Kivox.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I just got to do something with this one over here.
The original Maul is Peter something or other, voice actor. Michael said, I like that stuff sometimes, but I never consider that something that is good for a game. I just don't count it against it. Andrew said, wow, I didn't know that about Starkiller. Yeah, I like Smallville. Superman's my favorite superhero. Tony said Ray Parker played the human vessel of Doomsday in Smallville.
Smallville like lost it for me like after like season 4. I watched it and then I just like lost complete and utter interest in it. Complete.
I'm cold.
Why?
Because I am.
Don't be cold, Meek.
I'm cold.
Meek, don't be cold, Meek.
You need to take the dogs out. 9 stinks. Are you stinky puppies? Who's a stinky puppies? Not really.
What's up, dude?
He also played a vampire in Being Human.
Yes, I know that. I remember that one.
Do you believe in ghosts?
That show was interesting because it was like a vampire, a werewolf, and a ghost, I think, living together.
Didn't we watch some of that?
I think we may have watched one episode, or maybe you watched it by yourself.
So Nomad specifically says, Kivox, do you believe in ghosts? And Meek, do you too?
I do not.
He does, but he doesn't want to
I do not believe in ghosts. Get out of here.
I do, because I've had a lot of stuff happen to me.
I'm sure you did.
But I believe Kivox is a butthead.
I believe that you believe that something happened to you.
I've said this a million times, but I don't necessarily think ghosts are dead people, but I do think there's something there that we can't see that can manipulate things that we have around us. Nemesis said, I like Smallville too, but I'm kind of like Sheldon in BBT. Waited 10 years to see some I knew could fly to do it, and he never did.
I thought he ended up flying at some point.
It came out when I was little, Smallville.
What are you doing?
Pretending 9 in the head.
Don't do that.
She's making noise. She's like,
oh man, poor doggy.
Yeah, you're sad? You're sad, Papa. You're a good girl? Who's a good girl?
So I'm going to just erase this one because I don't like it.
Kyle said, I binged all of Smallville in 8 days. Yes, I have no life.
Wow.
I've never seen a single episode of Smallville.
Don't worry, you're not missing too much.
It's
fine.
Andrew said, I've never watched it when I was little. I've always wanted to. He's probably going to say the same thing. Don't waste your time. Xander said he flew with the red kryptonite, didn't he?
I think you're right, yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah.
You're missing peak.
Like, I feel like it was one of those things that, like, if you don't watch it when it's coming out, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't hold up as well as other things.
Vengeance said, Batman for life. Andrew said, no, he didn't. Victor said, didn't he fly in the last episode? Kyle said, yeah.
Yeah, he, like, flies, like, into the camera type thing, right? Yeah.
Into the unknown?
Into the unknown.
Make nice hair. Thanks. What is it with my
Dude,
hair
your hair
today?
looks good, bro. Maybe it's because it's dry.
It's not, though.
It's drier than normal.
It's also getting a little longer, so it's kind of like not as frizzy as it is sometimes. Are you going to watch the Mean Girls musical? I don't know.
What is it?
I was never
what is it on?
I don't know.
Then how would you watch it?
I was never one of like those fangirls of Mean Girls. Like I never really understood the hype Yeah, he's Superman for crying out loud. Whew. God, I kind of miss the platinum Kivox.
I know, me too, man. I wish I could keep it. I could do it. Would be great. Same thing for you, right, Meek?
Yeah.
It just like it damages your hair a lot.
My hair is permanently
It's
thinned.
really not good for your hair, and it's a lot of money, and it's a lot of uh, stress
I mean, I physically wouldn't be able to afford it anymore.
physically.
Like, literally.
Okay, I think that's a better word.
Because, like, it used to cost us $300 every 6
Not
weeks.
me though. I would do it by myself, and just f up my hair.
His hair is just dark brown.
Yeah, just dark brown.
What if they did a Founders Hogwarts movie?
Yeah, that would be cool. I would like to see that. Again, the only downside is that we already know what's gonna happen. We just don't know how it happens.
Wait, what did Michael say years ago when we told him he was crazy?
But it's bad for your hair.
And he said, "I accept your apology."
No,
I mean, I
always
knew it was bad for my hair, but I
Yeah.
just didn't care, I guess, until they literally burned all my hair off a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
and
that's like us telling people like, oh, you shouldn't drink alcohol; it's bad for you. And then people like, oh, I got liver cancer, or whatever.
I
And then
mean,
it's like, oh, I told you, and it's just like, oh.
everybody
knows that drinking's bad for you. You know that smoking's bad for you, but people still do it.
I cut all of my hair off last November. No, not last November. November 2022, and it's taken this long to grow to this length. You also thought I was crazy when I said our phones were listening to us a decade ago.
I didn't. I just don't care.
I couldn't care less.
I mean, I could care less. Yes.
I mean, I
care a little
less.
bit, but I don't care enough to not have a phone.
The red kryptonite does change his personality, but not in that way. Nemesis said, but beer is good. Ugh, I've never drank beer, but it smells disgusting. That was the black kryptonite. What do you think of religion? Does Harry Potter universe have religion?
What do I think of religion? I don't care.
I mean, my honest opinion is I feel like religion is fine. You could believe whatever you want to believe. I don't believe that, like, I think it's a little silly when people spend literally thousands of dollars a month, like, towards their church and stuff. Like, have you ever watched The Righteous Gemstones? Because that probably happens low-key in a lot of places. The movie would end in Salazar leaving or fighting with Godric and sealing the basilisk in the chamber.
So I only drew 3 wands today, guys.
Baby Billy's the best. What?
He is pretty funny. I mean, he's a good character.
Yeah, beer makes me sick. Beer just smells disgusting. All alcohol to me smells gross. You have 3?
I have 3. Only 3. All right, guys. So I want you can only vote for 1 today. Okay? Because we only have 3. Does that make sense?
I vote 1.
Okay. So vote for 1.
You only had time for 3 because Meek's got to go poop. I don't have to poop. The dog has to poop. I hate beer or alcohol. They smell weird. I don't like alcohol. I've never tried alcohol, so I don't know. The red kryptonite park, he did not fly in that part. Don't tell me what to do, said Tony. Michael laughed. Nomad wants number 3.
3.
You didn't put my number 1.
Oh, number 1.
Michael 2. Nomad 3.
So another 3?
Yeah. Victor 3. Don't keep putting it Nomad. You're confusing me. Kyle 3. Why does number 1 look like a toothbrush? Did I say Vengeance 3?
A toothbrush. Number 1?
I think Vengeance 3. Tony 2. Are you writing anymore?
No, because I'm confused.
Nomad keeps spamming.
Mm. Can we? So I got.
I think you're on Vengeance 3. Tony 2. 13 votes from us for number 1. Michael 4 because he's being a poop nut. I'll do all of them. They look cool to me. Tough choice between 1 and 2 for me. I'll go with 2. And then 2.
You're the only one who voted for 1. I don't see the tooth thing. Wait, what about Xander? Xander said for 1?
Andrew said 2.
Xander wrote 13 votes.
Oh, yeah, for number 1.
All right, so that's a 1.
I don't know if Andrew voted twice, but no, I don't think so. So they voted 2. I don't know if you got that.
I did not. Oh, so 2 surpassed 3.
Grab a toothbrush and put them side by side.
Well, a toothbrush would be like, oops, that's too dark. Toothbrush would be like, would be like let's do a simple toothbrush where it's just a straight thing, and you have like bristles. That's a toothbrush.
I am shocked that people like number 2 the best.
Why are you shocked?
Because it looks like bird feeder.
A bird feeder?
Yeah, like those bird seeds you get in like a lump.
Well, those are supposed to be divots. It's just really difficult to draw a lot of divots quickly. I could go in
Tony
and
said you forgot the lines of the toothbrush, maybe?
Oh, you're saying because of these lines here? These lines here are just representing the curve, right? So that if you were to look at this at a different angle, so let's say you're looking down a little bit, like the wand is like this, right? So if you were looking at it here, it would be cut out this way, and then that what?
Michael said she's shocked that people love that POS.
That's basically what she's saying.
Right? I didn't mean it so like that.
Like there's like a curve here, right? So that it goes that way, and it's a divot all the way around.
2 looks somewhat mangled on the handle.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Wait, Leonard said 3 and 2. Leonard gets 2 votes because he's special.
Oh, yeah?
I like 3 because they look like twin wands, are they?
Yes.
Honestly, I want to see them all, said Leonard. Andrew said...
Leonard said what? 2 and 3?
Okay, gotcha. Is
that what he said?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn it.
Okay, gotta go. You're gonna make them all though anyway, right?
Probably, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what kind of rap I would do here.
I love the controversy behind this voting, even though he usually makes them all. Well, he likes to see what
I like
wins.
to see what people are interested in.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. It helps me decide on what I'm gonna make next. And if I only have enough time to finish, one of these, I'll know which one you guys may like more. I mean, if nobody wants to vote, if we want to, who said that anyway?
Michael.
Of course.
Andrew said number 2 should be Purple Heart. It's a subjection.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Suggestion, maybe? Yay, 1-1.
I like 1.
I do too. I think it could look really cool.
Mm-hmm. Especially that little cutout.
3 could be made from a yellower or whiter wood.
3, I would probably I have to make it out of a piece that is big enough to hold both of them.
Add a diamond on the bottom of 3.
The bottom of 3, like where? Like here or here? 1 or 2.
Also, you think we're made of money?
Nope. No, Meek.
I'm joking. Add another one. Another for number 3 for me. But you already voted number 2. Are you taking number 2 back? I think you voted 2. 3 reminds me of bones.
Mm.
Almost.
Yeah, like horns.
I think 1 looks more like a shaving knife than a toothbrush.
I'll give you that. Yeah,
In
like
the
like a
middle
single
of
blade, like a single blade, like the ones that they would like the barber shaves your face with. I
Sweeney
agree.
Todd
But it
style.
would but this isn't oop.
I don't have to poo.
But this here is not flat. It's rounded. So,
He says I sound high.
Ooh.
Michael.
Oh,
in
weird.
the middle of 3.
The middle of 3. Oh, in the middle here. Yeah, I gotta just learn magic so I can make it like hover here. So
Wow, that'd be
you're like,
cool. 1 looks like Grindelwald's original one.
no,
No.
no.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining.
This is an extra long one. Yeah, make sure you guys like the video before you guys head out, please. It helps us out.
Onegaishimasu.
Obrigado. That means thank you. I'll teach you guys Portuguese. One thank you at a time.
Well, I said please. Onegaishimasu.
And I said thank you.
Oh, please and thank you.
See? We're in sync.
We'll be back next Friday.
We're in sync, bro. Make go poop.
I don't have to poop.